your vision, they always tell you it's not political. They told me that the France delegation, it's not political. I'm like, it is political. It is political when before I go on stage, the president of France need to call the chief of the delegation.
Hello, welcome back to Flying the Flag, your favorite Eurovision series where we talk to all the amazing Eurovision stars of the past. And today, Évidemment is the only icon of Eurovision, the queen, the mother, we love her, La Zarra. Hello, my lovely.
Hi. Wow,
How
what
are
an
you?
introduction.
It's deserved. We love you, we really do. I just need to say and shout out your new singles. We're allowed to swear on here, so I don't care. You and Diva, I've been streaming them continuously. I love them. I love this new era of music for you. What kind of made you want to write these kind of songs? What introduced this new style of music in your life?
I think I needed to go all the way in that path of being myself and detaching myself from all that music industry that can be quite oppressing.
Mm.
And I really I had like a few years when I was signed with Universal Music that it was quite hard for me, and I started to realize that it was killing my will to do music. So I'm like, okay, this is bad because this is the only way I can express myself. And I'm like, well, it, this, that, and we have one life. I don't want to be in your letterbox anymore. I don't want to sing the way you want me to sing. I want to do exactly what my hearts tell me to do. So I started that journey as an independent artist now, and I'm producing everything myself.
What sparked this energy in you?
A lot of artists, when they start, like they're really passionate. So when they're gonna get a deal, they just want to sign. They have maybe a quite interesting amount of money or not, but they sometimes they do not realize that they are signing all the rights. And in my case, that was one of the fights that I had with some of, let's say, the head of some entities. And this is why people were saying, "Oh my God, she's such a diva," this and that, because I was protecting my own right. And I'm so happy that I did because it gave me the freedom today to leave with everything I had and to be my own boss. And that song I wanted to to tell other artists or anything in your life, like just be careful of what you sign because it could be the death of you. And I have a lot of colleagues that I talked today, and they're quite in a difficult situation because of that. So it was really important for me just to point that out and to speak about it, because I don't know why people are like they don't want to speak about that. Like, and maybe they're afraid that they're gonna get canceled. But at the end of the day, if you have nothing, you get canceled too. So better speak up.
The biggest news that we're going to get into, of course, is of
Yes.
Eurovision and Israel's participation ongoing even into this year, despite the
Yes.
boycotts. And you
Mhm.
were vocal before many people in the past about this. You were one of, I think, over 70 former contestants and former winners who came together to sign an open letter calling for Israel to be excluded. Obviously, that has not happened, as we saw. But
No.
what made you feel like this was an important thing for you to be a part of, to speak up so publicly about it?
That situation with the Israel government, I was quite aware many years ago. And when I participated to Eurovision, everybody went there to do the promotion. I didn't. But at the same time, I was looking at like the politics over there, and I was seeing that the people were like going against the government. So I'm like, okay, people are waking up about that a lot of this is how I say that, like some injustice in situation over there. And then the 7th of October happened, and people were like shocked and they didn't understand. And oh my God, stand up with Israel. But me, I was like, no, it's been years that this thing happened, and I knew that it was just an excuse for them to go in and to kill as many innocent, like we saw. Now we can say that it's a genocide. So for me, your vision, they always tell you it's not political. They told me that the France delegation is not political. I'm like, and then I'm inside of it. I'm like, it is political. It is political when before I go on stage, the president of France need to call the chief of the delegation. It is political. So of course I'm gonna speak up about it. And the hypocrisy that we see, you know, oh my God, Russia, this, Russia, that. Yeah, Russia is disgusting, but they're doing to the Ukrainian people, this is disgusting. They got out. But Israel, no, what it is with that state or that entity that
It's,
people just gonna be afraid to speak up. And I do understand because I called many of my artist friends and everybody like, yeah, but I know it's bad, but if I speak, they're gonna drop my deal. And when I speak, they did drop my deal, me. But I don't care. At the end of the day, I cannot sing about be love, unity, everything you want, okay, and say, oh, people are together, I love you, this and that. And then when you see horrific and event and children getting killed, you don't speak. And for a year and a half, I was just doing interview in Canada and just wishing and just calling upon my artist colleagues to stand up and to not wait until it's popular or Hollywood speak about it. But you know what? That's okay. Now people are speaking up. They are less afraid because this is now the movement, and that's okay. But I am very sad that a lot of artists were quite afraid to take a stand for justice. So it was really important for me to use my very small platform and just to speak about it because, when the way I see my life is when I'm gonna die, what was inside of me? When you die, what did you do?
of course, we've seen five broadcasters from five different countries are
Yes.
boycotting.
Yes.
There's a lot of momentum behind that. More people are speaking up,
Amazing.
like you said. Do you, I think I know what you might say, but do you support that boycott? And how does it feel to see that happening?
I do support it. I'm happy that people see that that we arrive at a point of almost no return and that we cannot just fake it anymore. I'm happy that people are moving, but I think it's very sad for the contest because the essence of it, well, at least what the public believed, was beautiful. And me, I remember like what did I love the most was like the love from the public and how people really like united for music. That this is true. But the let's say the boss don't do that. It's fake, So I'm happy that people are starting to boycotting Eurovision because there's no meaning anymore. So so what are we doing that if it's empty?
Why do you believe, consistency from the EBU, from Eurovision is important to spread that message to the fans and the people of the world, really?
I think we have become in a really weird place in the world. And we are starting to, I think everybody knew who controlled everything, but now we see it, we understand it. And if people don't speak up, even just for Eurovision, I think some really bad things will happen worldwide to everybody. And it is important to block whatever they're trying to do right now before it's too late for everybody. So me, I see it like the big picture. Why is it? Why that state? Why the United States? Why France support? Why Germany support all that atrocity? There's a bigger plan beside that. I think everybody can feel it. Even friends now are asking, are telling that to be prepared for a war or whatever. So some stuff are happening, and even if it's just to boycott Eurovision, I think we're gonna send a message to the world that we are not okay with that, and that we are gonna resist to whatever that they're gonna shoot at us. So it is important that we stay united like that, and that we be the wall of whatever they're trying to do.
That's a really strong message. I would vote for you to be my president,
Yeah.
Lazara.
Oh my God, I think they're
I
gonna
would.
kill me in 2 weeks. Bye.
Oh my gosh, no. With Eurovision, do you think they can ever recover from this? Do you think they can save their image and win artists and fans back to how it used to be? Because, they've kind of tainted their image in many fans' eyes because of Israel's participation. If you were in charge, what would you change?
You need to give back the power to the people. That's it. It's the people. It's the people contest. It's a music contest. It's people are, at the final, people are staying in front of the TV. It's like a family gathering. It's the give back the contest to the people. Now we can feel it. It's not because everybody's speaking out and like, no, 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 no. They're gonna still be in the contest. No, they need to change many, even if they fake it. Okay, even if they fake it, just just expel those, because the thing is they use that platform for propaganda. It doesn't make sense. C'est how we say in English, in français. Ça fait honte. It's like I don't know. It's like a South Park episode.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
just give back the. Otherwise, nobody gonna watch it again, and we're just gonna move to something else.
So many fans, including myself, were upset to see how you were mistreated after Eurovision because you're iconic, and again, it will go down in history. Your reaction to the televote, I mean, it's iconic and it's become a moment that we love. But it surprised me to see so many in France and the media and radios, whatever stations it might be, reacted in such a shocked and negative way to be like this was such a controversial issue.
Yeah.
When really it was a bit of fun and it was playful and I was surprised to see the reaction of it being so negative. How was that personally for you and as an artist to receive that backlash when you meant no harm from it, you've said before, obviously.
It was quite weird because first of all, I think I lived my whole life kind of under a rock, trying not to mix myself with. So I really have that very naive way of seeing maybe how things can be comment on dit, interpreté by some people. So obviously, I was quite. I didn't really understand that reaction from the press, the TV. For 3 months, they spoke about it, like I killed somebody. Oh no! You see what happened when you let a Moroccan Islamists go into a country? I was like, "Whoa! You came to me, didn't ask for nothing." I said no 3 times. So I was like, at first I was like, this is funny, I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I realized like everything that was happening, the show, cancel the video. I'm like, whoa, okay. Okay, so I've worked a lot, and then now all the sacrifices is going through the window. But still, I didn't approve. I never said sorry because I'm not sorry. If I'm from Canada, okay, I grew up with the Lil Kim and Nicki Minaj, and this is nothing. This is nothing. It's and like you said, it was like a funny moment, and now everybody taking is like a kind of an iconic move. It was nothing. I believe if I was a man, maybe
Mm.
it would have been treated a different way. That people will be like, "Oh, he's rock and roll and this and that."
We love the new music. What else would you like to achieve like in 2026 in the future? What's coming up for Lazara?
I think, yeah, obviously, I have my next project that is coming. I'm starting to book some dates to do some shows. I have my next show in Paris the 9th of April. It's small, but I wanted to start very small because I never had the chance to do that. And yes, I would love to be able to give more and more music to the public, and I would love to produce other artists too. That's one of my goal. That's one of my goal, and I have my label in Canada and my label in France now. So I'm starting to look certain artists to see how can I help them. Obviously, that's the whole point, and how to collaborate with other starting artists.